Good evening, Off Track Land.
Good evening.
Tonight we have some special guests with us. Melissa Sippy is working on a paper that is really important for her college education. She needs to finish it by midnight. So, no Melissa Sippy today. And Sean is needing to take a little bit of a break from, being the lead. He's got some other stuff going on in his life, and he needs to focus some attention on that. We have Leprechaun and Jamie, Doc Sauce Jill Hall, joined us this evening. Say hi, folks.
Good evening, everybody.
All right. Awesome. I'm glad
So,
they could.
Rusty, you got some This Day in History to get us fired off today?
Yeah, I got a couple of things. Some pretty weird, and I lost them. Damn it. Let's see. On this day in 1962, you remember the Tonight Show, right?
Yeah.
Who
Johnny
was
Carson.
who was before him?
Jack Parr.
Yeah, on this day in 1962, Jack Parr made his final appearance on the Tonight Show.
52?
62.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Wow. That's,
2 or 3 days
that's a
ago.
long time ago.
I thought it was Johnny Carson.
Yep. Let's see. The last U.S. troops left South Vietnam on this day in 1973.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. We got anything? Let's see. Clint Eastwood won his first Oscar. He won it for the best film and best director for the film Unforgiven.
Nice.
That was a Western, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was in 1993. 1987. Any of you WrestleMania fans? On this day, 1987, Hulk Hogan took 11 minutes and 43 seconds to pin Andre the Giant in front of 93,000 at the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan.
Wow.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I feel like I probably watched that.
I think I did too,
I was
actually.
about 10. I really liked that stuff when I was about 10.
Yep.
When I watched wrestling, they used to take the chairs and bang each over the head with it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Outstanding.
That's it.
There's that. Let's see if y'all can figure out what this is. In 1983, Erno Rubik was granted a patent for his magic cube.
Rubik's Cube.
Yeah,
What is a Rubik's Cube for a 100, Alex?
yeah.
Did any of y'all ever solve it?
No.
I could never get them to turn the right ways.
I've
They're
absolutely
real
solved
easy.
the
All you have to
Rubik's
do is
Cube.
disassemble them or peel the stickers off.
Yeah.
Those are
Right,
the two
peel-
quickest
peel-
ways.
They
How
don't
fast-
stick after the third or fourth time you do that, though.
No.
How many times
No,
did
they
you
really
solve
don't.
it, Chris?
How many times did I solve it?
Mhm.
2 or 3 times, and then the sticker stopped sticking.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then you fixed it with a 12 gauge.
Right.
yeah, I never tried that.
Works every time until
Oh,
the sticker stops sticking. Then it's no good.
Definitely. Then it
Broken
made it look
Rubik's
funny
Cube.
when they fell off in patches.
That's where you buy some of the little things of white stickers, and you go on and stick them on there. And then when you're tired of doing it, then you color them in the color you need.
Right, and then you just color them in. Why does your Rubik's Cube look so funny, Chris?
M80.
It was in a bleach accident.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the mud. Had to
Freak
bleach it.
bleach accident. That's why my Rubik's Cube sucks.
I wonder if this would be a surprise. In 1995, on this day, the U.S. House of Representatives rejected a constitutional amendment that would have limited terms to 12 years in the U.S. House and Senate.
It's
Gee.
almost.
I found myself shocked.
1872?
Huh? Do what?
What year?
When was that date? 1776?
No, 1995. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Somebody knew what the future foreseen, and
No, it
Now
just
they
means
get
we
there
had
and live.
corrupt scumballs back then, and they wouldn't vote to limit their power.
that's what I
then.
mean. They were like, oh no, if we do that, then.
Then we can't hang out here for the next 30 years. What the hell?
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
They could only print so much money. Come on.
We got a story about that coming up here in a little bit.
Oh.
I'm
Let's see.
waiting to hear that one. It ought to be interesting.
Yeah. Let's see. Country singer. I don't even know who this is. Regina Lee. Country singer. Anybody heard of her? Well, she was born today in 1968. Lucy Lawless.
Virginia Lee.
I remember Lucy
Peggy
Lawless.
Lee's cousin, maybe?
I don't. Regina Lee. Regina, or something. I don't know.
Lee?
Never heard of her.
Nor I. I heard of Patsy Cline.
Yeah.
What was that guy? Loretta Lynn.
This is Regina Lee.
Yeah, this is what I'm coming up with. It.
Doesn't sound like country. That ain't country.
It says Regina
Yeah,
Which country?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I found.
They're saying, well, I guess that was her born name. Regina is what I've listened to country for a long time. I've never heard this.
I've heard of Jolie, but never Regina, no.
Okay, I found a Regina. It's a country music duo formed in 1995. Regina Lee, Leigh,
Right.
and Regina Nix. That sounds country.
Never heard
Kind
it.
of country.
Yeah, I've never heard it, but I stopped listening to country probably back in the 70s.
It was from a country duo called Regina.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, there you go. That was her.
All right.
So,
What else we got?
That's all I got.
Yeah?
Let's
Well, I'm going to let you guys pick what we're going to go with for news first.
No.
Who you want the...
We could
Yeah,
do some
Daily
world
Dumbass.
news.
No. Wait. Lep has national days and all that.
Oh, does he?
That I do.
Fire it up,
Yeah,
Lep.
all
What you
ready
got?
for that? Good evening, Off Track Mojo 50. Happy Sunday. That's right. I get my day screwed up. Sunday. Today is National Weed Appreciation Day. So that's not like, what you're thinking of me. Kind of, it's what's growing out in your garden, like dandelions and all kinds of. There's yarrow root, dandelion, burdock, yellow dock. They're all good and healthy for you. It is also, as I lost the page, there we go. It's National Something on a Stick Day. So that means anything on a stick. So you always better if it's on a stick. That's what it says. National something.
So I
The
can
only
take
thing
some pineapples and put them on my stick. I mean, a stick.
I have beer on the stick.
More bells? More bells?
No.
More bells.
The only
more
thing
bells.
I can think of that you can't put on a stick is probably soup and, I don't know, cereal. That'd be
Whiskey
kind of
stick.
hard. I guess
I
maybe
don't know. You might
Cheerios.
put some Fruit Loops on a stick.
We could
That
put a
could
woman
be.
on a stick.
Ooh, definitely. I've got one of those one-liners about that. And let's see, it's also National Triglycerides Day. So take care of your triglycerides. That keeps your heart healthy. It's also National Black Forest Cake Day, which is good and filling and probably jack up your triglycerides. Here's a one-liner for you. If tomatoes are technically a fruit, is ketchup technically a smoothie? I don't know. Makes it
Oh,
interesting.
really bad smoothie.
I think it's pudding.
Oh, pudding? That would be there too.
So
A vinegar tasting pudding.
I've never ridden. I've never ridden on a triglyceride before. They you know, them three-wheeled.
That's what they are. Yeah. Now, see the ones that the clowns use? They got the really big, tall wheels on it. You know, so if you fall off, you have to have the helmet.
Huh.
Otherwise, it skids up the rubber nose.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't write them. I just read them.
There you go.
There's a good rim shot. I hit the one on mine, but it didn't come through.
That's what she.
I love that one.
Oh god.
All
That
right.
fits the mood precisely.
There you go. I still can't get the tomato out of my head. So.
A tomato smoothie?
Well,
We should
you
try
know,
one.
they did. If I remember correctly, not long ago, someone came out with a tomato ice cream.
Tomato ice cream.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
And
Right,
what they do? Freeze a can of Hunt's or something?
I have no idea. It just sounds
Mm.
nasty to me. I just can't imagine.
All right, so
Yeah, I can't say
world
that.
news,
Okay.
political
Please.
news, U.S.
What is-
news,
Did anybody get their checks yet?
or health and worldwide news?
Oh,
Oh,
well,
health and worldwide, by all means.
well, that's freaking coronavirus. Every one of them's nothing but coronavirus. So what? I mean,
Well,
Every
not
single
exactly.
one.
So y'all heard about the woman who was arrested for coughing on the vegetable.
Produce.
yeah, that's crazy.
That was what, $3,500, $35,000
That's a lot of money. A lot of
that
food.
they
that people
charged her for all the $35K, I think.
I mean, if you took him home and I'd have bought it, took it home and washed it.
Oh, well, it's the fact that they couldn't legally sell it to you, knowing what they knew, and yeah, would have made it illegal. Now, if they tossed it out back and you went and dumpster dived, then
I don't know. They keep building all this crap up, and I okay,
In the
so
herd, baby. Thin the herd.
you know, yeah. I mean,
oh yeah,
yeah, okay, so maybe it's really super contagious, but I don't see the numbers of everybody dying and why we have done all this. I could be wrong. I mean, maybe thousands and thousands will start dying, but it damn sure ain't happened yet. So
do any of y'all know anyone who has it?
nope.
Not yet.
Not
No,
me
wait,
personally,
wait, yes.
but Timmy's son or his
Stepson,
wife,
I think.
yeah,
Step-
something, and his
Yeah,
family.
Tom
had it.
Hanks has it. I know who that is.
Well, no, I'm talking personally. No.
No,
Well, we personally
No, I
know
don't know
Timmy,
anybody.
so
Yeah, but
I
I
do know
mean,
Timmy. But I don't know his
so it's
stepson.
confirmed Corona, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
and him and his family are on lockdown, from my understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I.
But
Of
that's the
all
only one.
people-
Well, Groupies, I think it was Groupies, either Groupie or Virginia, one of them. I'm pretty sure it was Groupie. Her son's friend or cousin or something is on lockdown because of it. That's the only two I've heard of.
Groupies, brothers, uncles, cousins, friend saw coronavirus at
Who used
31
to be
Flavors.
a lawyer but didn't pass his bar. Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
I have a little anecdote. I just remembered this. My niece, and her husband, he works out of state. He's been working in California.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so he's done out there. He flew back, and she said you can't come home because you know they have a baby.
Well,
So
that's
he has to quarantine himself in a hotel or something somewhere for a couple
I
weeks.
saw a picture today on Facebook that was kind of sad. It's I'm assuming from the clothes that the guy had on was a healthcare worker, but it was one of the glass doors, and his child was on one side and he was on the other, like the front door, and they both had their hands up against the glass because he works in the field, therefore he can't come home and be with his family, out
Because
of
he
his
could be carrying the germs, right?
Right, exactly. So he's not able to see his child until this is over.
I just,
Sad.
I don't know.
That's all
It
there
is.
is. I mean, there is. I mean, you don't hear any, puppies and kitten stories anymore. It's all Corona, 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 and they always leave off the lime. I like my beer with a lime personally, but that's just me.
Yes.
Thank you, good sir.
Did y'all hear about the guy that licked the toilet?
Yeah, he got corona. Good for him, dumbass.
I thought he was going to have, crabs and a mustache or something. Came from the toilet seat, honest it did, honey.
I mean,
The reason that bad things happen to you
I'm
is
not
because
gonna
you're a
lick-
dumbass.
True.
All right, so important news here, health news.
Health news.
Study shows COVID-19 impacts far more men and women than all other genders combined. A new study by
And
John Hopkins
others
University.
Combined. Okay, there's
Yes.
only men and what others are they combining?
You
What?
genderphobist.
I can't believe you, leprechaun.
You homophobic
Okay,
bastard.
so let me say, if I actually I see myself as a tree, will I be safe from the coronavirus?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, I see myself as a tree.
Yeah.
Now I can run around town.
Yeah.
No, you still have to be quarantined.
Yeah.
But you'll be safe.
Okay.
There's no way for you to get coronavirus if you are not a man or a woman.
Oh.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So,
But
a
it's the water
study by
turning
John
the frogs
Hopkins
gay.
University found the novel coronavirus impacts men and women more than other genders. According to the study, 100% of coronavirus cases have affected either a man or a woman. Not a single other gender has been affected. It's incredible. We found this virus far more likely to affect biological males and biological females than any other biological gender, says the head of gender research, Dr. Benjamin Sharman.
Sherman. He's
Wait
the
a
toilet
minute.
paper king.
wait a
His
minute.
he's full of crap.
Well, I'm a little bit confused about the doctor's name here, but we thought the data had to be flawed, but we checked it again and again. Sure enough, the thing is aggressively going after men and women and ignoring all other genders.
That's interesting.
It's science.
I guess that means we're all doomed.
So,
Well,
Chris, give
yes.
me 5 other genders. Come on, right now,
Now it
5.
said
Ready?
biological genders.
And
I
go.
never said biological genders.
I think we would have to refer to Dr. Benji Sharman.
Yeah.
He would be able to tell us.
His middle name ain't Dover, is it? Is that Ben Dover Sharman?
Ben Dover Sharman?
Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah.
They didn't give his middle initial. That's not in the article.
Mm.
I wonder if he's a 1 or a 2-ply writer.
The closing line of his speech to a progressive audience that applauded wildly. It's science, bitches.
I wonder if he's got a bunch of Sherman in his closet.
Well, let's see. Cracker Jacks, I guess, must still be marketed because I'm pretty sure that's where he got his degree from to be
Right.
a gender, whatever it is, gender something or another that he does. Right.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what could have helped him out a lot? I mean, a
He
really
should have
lot.
moved to California with the land of fruits and nuts.
Well, that's one thing that could have helped him, for real. But I was thinking more like some CBD oils,
A little bit under the tongue is good for you.
right? Just a little bit under your tongue.
That's what I tell the girls. Never mind.
Huh. Well, notwithstanding Rusty's terrible pickup lines. CBD oils, good for anxiety, good for
Muscle cramps.
just about anything that ails you, I guess. You know, it's much like APR coffee. It'll cure anything you've got. This is the cure for the coronavirus. Turns out China invested heavily in CBD oils recently, and that's why in another news article we've got coming up, we will find out that all Chinese citizens have been 100% cured from the coronavirus. There's no
Especially ones that got
coronavirus
unrelated.
left in the country of China at all. And I think it's probably because of their heavy investment in CBD oils. And you can get yours today at mojo50.com/shop. Go on, find you some KBD MD CBD oils. That's Dr. Kenneth Brown, MD, CBD oils. And if you use the promo code WHISKEY,
Mojo?
that's the beverage. We're not going to spell it for you. You can figure it out. Ask Google if you need to. You know, type it in Microsoft Word.
So is the Irish spelling or American spelling?
The American spelling, please,
American, yeah.
of whiskey. And get you, is it $15 off, I think? It's a good deal.
I believe
Go
that's,
get you some, go ahead, what, Rossi?
I believe that's right. $15 off.
$15
Yeah, I think so.
off the promo code whiskey on CBD oil.
There you go.
Promo code whiskey. It's almost like he's here. I keep hearing him every once
I
in a while.
know. I'm missing him so bad. I'm wishing him in, is what it is, and you
Yeah.
just
So you're hearing it too a little bit?
I am. It's,
Heard it.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Get you some CBD oils.
My dreams tonight.
This is strange.
Oh my gosh.
And we are once again way off track.
Crap, we have got to turn the sound down on that sounder, man. Jeez. That thing is
It's a
loud.
loud
Came through
train.
pretty clear.
It is.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. See, you don't notice it so much if you're left stage because your hearing's gone a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, my
Or Jamie, you know, she's been to far too many rock concerts.
That is
Mm.
All right. So next up, we want U.S. news, world news, or political news.
Let's start with
How about
U.S.
Daily dumbass.
political news for 200 there, Chris?
Political news for 200. I swear, I keep hearing that Sean's voice. I don't know what's
You
going
heard
on.
that too? I thought it was somebody whispering in my ear.
Well, we all know why people whisper in your ear, Jamie.
Sweet.
So, Daily Dumbass.
We will get to one of those.
Oh, darn it.
Congress is exceptionally excited to find out what's in the stimulus package that they have just passed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course they are. They had to pass it so they could see what was in it.
Yeah, it sounds like Nancy all over again.
Right. She is the speaker again.
I can't say I'm not very happy about what I found was in it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's still $2 trillion we don't have. I mean,
That is very
they're
true.
going to give me
Or
some
had
free
to
money,
start with.
basically.
No, they're going to give us our free money. And that,
No,
Which-
they're not. They're still going to spend far more than they've taken.
well, yeah, of course.
So this is just poof money that doesn't exist,
Yeah.
but
the
it now
money
exists.
And us. But the money that they're giving all of us is our money.
Well, I can't believe the first segment's gone already, but stick around. We'll catch you in a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
Break.
Well, that first segment went by
Yep.
pretty quick.
2 minutes.
Hey, Ghost of Sean, where do I find the Daily Dumbass?
Where does he find the Daily Dumbass at?
That's what I sent to the
Silly dumbass.
Facebook Messenger. I sent 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe I'm not in that group.
Oh. Well, Rusty, you can pull them up. I thought you were. Oh, it's called Off Track. Are you not in that one?
Apparently, I'm not in that one.
Well, hell, I thought you. This whole time I'm.
Well, shit.
Well, it is an old ass group.
Yep.
I think I
There's
took
the crew and the crew 2.
I took the group. No, I took What's Your Face out of the group, but I never put you into it.
Oops.
Okay. Messenger.
Very well then.
Hold on.
I got it.
Yeah, we'll let Rusty read those. I've got 3 more other stories to go through here yet. When we come back from the break, I'm going to finish the got to read it to find out what's in it, or pass it to find out what's in it thing. Did Leprechaun just walk through the wall?
Yes, he did.
He's magical. He's magically delicious.
Like, seriously, he just walked
How
right
would
through
you
that
know?
wall.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't have to have a.
Green screen up.
Oh, now, Rusty, I've adjusted your volume here from the control panel back here behind the glass. So y'all are good to go now, okay?
Okay.
Right.
And I'm done pooping.
Here we go.
Coming in hot.
Oh, the voice of Sean. It's becoming more frequent in my head, and I'm hearing things or something. I know I took my medication. It's a little concerning, but we're going to move on. So, we got the headline on the other side of the break there that Congress was very excited to find out what's in the bill that they've just passed. Washington, D.C. members of Congress told reporters on Friday they can't wait to read through this massive economic stimulus package that they passed earlier today in response to the coronavirus. As with other important legislation, we have to pass the bill to find out what's in it, said Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House. Other lawmakers voiced similar sentiments, telling sources that they were excited to learn all about the wonderful economy-altering mandated... Wow.
Good syntax, huh?
Economy-altering mandates contained in the bill that they voted for. We could waste time reading through the bill, but we just didn't have that kind of time. We needed to pass this and do something because the American people are hurting right now. Senator Richard Burr of North Carolina, who's a Republican, so... Just to show you, it doesn't really matter what party you're in. You're kind of got a lot of morons.
Yep.
At publishing
It's called
time, members of
capitalism.
Congress were lining up in front of network cameras to tell the American people how much they will benefit from a bill that they've never read.
Can you think of
I
a
don't know what's in
politician
it,
not
but it's
saying
good.
something that didn't make sense?
Well, yeah. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I'm beginning to wonder about the intelligence of these people.
The $2 trillion that they just invented reduces the dollar's value of every dollar that we currently have in circulation. So if you've got $20 in your wallet, it's now worth just a little bit less, probably a lot less, than it was right before they voted for that.
Oh, yeah.
And the funny thing is, according to the commodities on the stock ticker, Monday through Friday, as of Friday, the dollar's value in June was $1.01 and change.
Compared to what, though?
Well, it used to be the gold standard, but thanks to old Tricky Dick, that went away. So, to the Good Fairy of the West, I'm guessing. I don't know.
The Good Fairy of the West has her own money? There's
Somebody's
a currency
printing.
exchange with the, mythical creatures of the forest now?
Somebody's got to be doing something. But yeah, dollar's up to 101. Euro
And the
dollar
U.S. dollar
running,
is strong
98
today in
and change.
comparison with Disney monopoly money.
Right.
Currently
and
exchanging at a rate of
Base it off the other
1.25 to
currencies.
1.
it says the 1 United States dollar equals 0.90 euros.
I don't know.
That sounds about right.
So the dollar is actually not as strong as the euro then, because it only takes 9/10 of a European Union dollar to purchase 1 U.S. dollar. That's not good, folks.
Not for us at all.
So is this article, is this a real article or is this a Babylon Bee article that you are pulling this from, Chris?
I gotta say, I don't think I can tell the difference anymore.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
But yeah, this is from our fabulous trusted news source, the Babylon Bee.
Ah.
They regularly get fact-checked by Snopes, so we know that they're good. Right.
Huh. I don't know.
Much in the same way that we know that APR coffee was the favorite of people in historical times.
Yeah, colonial America. Yeah,
Right,
in
because
colonial
none of
America,
it was
right.
thrown in the Boston Harbor.
exactly.
No, they kept all the coffee. They did throw that English crappy tea in, though.
Right, screw the
what is
tea.
that, gray Earl tea?
Captain Picard would have been very sad,
Mhm.
but almost nobody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
All
Did
right.
you hear about the smog in LA?
No, what's up?
Supposedly there isn't any smog there right now. You know, the
There
roads
isn't?
are clear. The roads are clear now. There's no cars on the road.
So it only took a week
The other
for
day, you could actually see everything.
it took a week for the smog to clear.
3 weeks. They're saying 3 weeks, and that and rains have
I bet you
de-smog.
from Big Bear you could probably see Catalina. Yeah, without all the traffic going on.
Mhm.
I'll bet you can see it from there. I know it used to get clear like that every now and again when I was a kid, but that was few and far between.
So the coronavirus
But
has
our air quality here in the States has come up drastically as to what it was in the 70s, 60s.
Yeah.
Coronavirus is going to make it even better.
I know,
We just
right?
solved the world's problem. Instead of 12 years, we've probably got 14 or 15 now.
I know, right? Yep.
Damn.
Or
How
Greta.
dare you?
Greta, there she is.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know if it was true or not. Did she test positive? I thought I heard.
What?
Yeah.
Not Greta!
I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I could have swore I read something about her
Greta
testing.
Thunder
How
Thighs
dare
may
you.
have corona. She's not old enough to drink yet.
Well, you know, her parents let her get in a boat and, you know, sail how many miles away from their home. So, hey, she might be shooting up heroin by now, you know?
That's probably a bit extreme.
I'm not
but
sure
I
that's a
suppose
logical leap there.
I'm just saying. She's probably had a few.
It's
corona.
not impossible.
Yeah. She's probably had a few.
No.
corona.
But not likely either.
I am gender
She's
number
more likely to fall in a
135.
volcano.
Doc would not have been phased by the coronavirus.
How many licks it took to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Well, the same thing goes for Greta. The world may never know.
Oh,
Where's the rim shot? Bump or the wah wah on that one. That was probably more of a wah wah.
I know, right? How dare you?
nobody wants to think about that.
How dare you?
Rusty, were you going to look up some of them daily?
Yes,
People?
sir. Daily Dumbasses for March 23rd? No, March 29th. What is the date? The 29th. Okay.
9th.
29th.
Yes.
Anyway. So, apparently there's a Florida man.
Oh, go figure.
Yeah, police in
Okay.
Orlando got a call about a guy trying to buy jewelry with a stolen debit card. The guy's name was Jose, and when he saw the cops coming, he tried to hide the evidence, the card, debit card, by eating it.
Ooh, talk about high fiber diet.
And yeah, guess what? That's not possible. Yeah, he wasn't able to get it swallowed before the cops stopped him. But if that wasn't bad enough, Jose then announced that he had a big bag of cocaine in his pocket. Officers also found 13 other stolen credit and debit cards on him, along with the blow. So yeah,
He's gone.
an astounding amount
Well,
of
no.
bad choices for that guy.
Was he illegal?
It doesn't say.
The reason that bad things happen to you is because you're a dumbass.
Yeah.
Pretty
So
much.
he tried to eat a credit card,
Yeah.
and
did
then he
work.
told the officer that he had cocaine.
Pretty much if they've got you there, I mean, if you got a big bag of cocaine on you, they're gonna find it. You might as well just tell them. I mean,
Did he take the other credit cards and try to make a sandwich out of it?
not well. It didn't. It doesn't say that, but who knows? So,
But
You
we know
thought-
that the pronoun of the gender of the person was a he, right? It wasn't a sandwich maker.
well, they said he, Florida man,
Okay.
Jose.
Don't say.
So
Probably not a sandwich maker.
probably not.
Yeah.
So if you thought
Well, he might be after he gets done.
right, you thought hoarding toilet paper was bad. A couple in Kentucky became furious at the grocery store when they weren't allowed to buy 552 cans of Mountain Dew because the purchase limits at Kroger is, or it doesn't say how much it is, because of the purchase limits at Kroger. That is 23 cases of Mountain Dew. They flew into a rage and started yelling at employees. And if you Google this story, you'll see their photo, and yes, they look exactly as you might expect.
Expect them to look like they could probably been carrying 52 cases of Mountain Dew with them.
Now, what I don't agree with is this article says, well, who could possibly need 23 cases of Dew? It doesn't matter if you think they need it or not. But in this stupid, you can't hoard anything, you can't buy it all, whatever. So I guess if it wasn't all this crap going on, this wouldn't even be a story. Because we have bought 10 cases of Cokes before. We bought.
Was there a really good sale?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So, I mean, if there was a really good sale, that might explain the 23 cases of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Either that or they were just seriously in need of a sugar rush.
That's the last thing I want when I can't go nowhere or do anything is to drink a bunch of Mountain Dew and just, pretty much climbing the walls.
Right.
For real. That would be no good.
So I got to wonder if this is going to carry over after all this crap is over, assuming that anybody's even able to buy anything, or we're not in some sort of super depression where there's food lines and stuff's not stuff. Anyway, so I wonder is that going to be something people are going to point out now if you go stock up, or are people going to say shit to you because you're there's a good sale on and you want to buy, whatever. If I want to go buy 20 freaking cases of Mountain Dew, well, it's nobody's, almost.
Well, usually if things are on sale, though, there's always a limit anyway. I know most of the time Kroger is like a 5 limit. You can buy 5 at that price
Right.
thing.
So then, okay, let's say it's 5. So then what's to stop me from taking 3 of my other family members and we
Nothing.
walk into the store and I get 5 and they get 5 and the other one gets 5 and
That's
the other
exactly
one
how
gets
you
5?
do it.
So, I mean, it's bull crap. I mean, well, you got to have a limit. Okay, well,
So you just take your whole family with you and do it that way.
This is what socialism leads to, though. You have to ration things by other means when price is no longer a deciding factor.
Exactly.
When the market is no longer the hand of the market is no longer how we choose to do business, when supply and demand and the invisible hand of Adam Smith is no longer there, then other things come into play. Rationing, forced rationing. You can only have so many Mountain Dews. You can have an MRI, but you can't. This is what socialism will ultimately lead to every time.
In the 70s, they rationed gas. You could buy gas on this day. You could buy gas on that day, depending on whether you had an odd or even license plate.
I remember that.
So the government, and throughout its existence, has always, curtailed what you can and can't have from time to time, or the market wouldn't allow you. Let's face it, in the 70s, there wasn't the gas to be had. It's like today, I was even at the grocery store this morning. Man, lots and lots and lots of holes. It was like, geez.
Yeah. So, like with this, with the another thing to look at is the guys that went and bought up. They had the money. They went and bought all this stuff. The hand sanitizer ahead of time, and everybody freaked out about it because they were selling it. Well, people were buying it, weren't they? You can't. If you set a price and people don't buy it, well, guess what? Then you have to drop your price. But if you set a price and people are buying it, what's the problem with that? But okay, so how far do we go with this? Okay, well you can't price gouge. Well then, I mean, if we're going to really look at price gouging, let's look at what the companies are charging.
Is there competition? Is there competition in the marketplace? Because if you've soaked it all up and you are now a monopoly, you're no longer allowing the market forces to work.
Exactly.
Right.
So if he bought up all the hand sanitizer there was and tripled the price because he could, because there wasn't any left, he was the only supplier, that's monopoly. And we have laws against that.
Well, yeah, but he didn't buy it up for all of America, did he? No, these people could have went on Amazon and bought it somewhere else if they wanted to.
Well, no, that was where he was selling it, was on Amazon. And right.
Amazon's a private business, and if Amazon as a private business says, no, sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, you can't do that. But so he was the only guy on Amazon selling hand sanitizer out of the whole country. These two guys.
They were just the ones that happened to get caught with 942 cases.
Right. But here's my thing. So okay, we don't want those guys to make a profit. Well, I mean, if we're going to go that far, let's go all the way to the manufacturer and set what they can mark the stuff up with, because I guarantee you there's at least a 30% markup. At least 30% markup from what they make, and it's probably more like 50%. Well, we need to stop that. Look
at Nike. Look at Nike. Yeah. They sell a pair of high-end tennis shoes for what, $300-$400, give or take.
Right.
How much? I mean, and remember now, they are using. Last I heard, they were using Mexicans to make them at way below what we would make here if we were the ones putting them together. How much profit do you think they're making off of each of those pairs of shoes?
So I mean,
we need $100.
Oh yeah, well that's wrong. So we need to go all.
But if you don't want their shoe, you go buy a Reebok.
Exactly.
Or a New Balance.
I mean,
or a Converse.
Or
a Puma.
If you're stupid enough to pay that much money for a pair of tennis shoes,
is there even an American shoe company anymore?
Or Skechers. I mean, if you don't like the price of what Nike's going to charge you, or the fact that they hired Colin Kaepernick, or that they shelved the Betsy Ross shoe. Mm-hmm. Nike sucks. Don't buy Nike.
I don't have a thing in my house that's Nike.
No. But
I mean, there's 50 other shoe companies out there.
Oh yeah.
You know, the hand sanitizer dude, if he bought 900 cases and he wanted to sell them for whatever, and there was a competitive source, okay,
You
good.
wouldn't have got as much money for him. He would. What did like $80 or something they were trying to?
Yeah,
sell
he
him
was
for?
trying to
And
start
that's what
something
jacked him.
insane. It wasn't a 50% markup like a company would charge so that they can cover their overhead and keep their stock or their shareholders happy.
And I had heard, and I'm not completely
Hey, I got to
sure.
interrupt here for a second, guys.
Do it.
Tornado sirens are going off. There is a tornado on the ground in the local area.
Okay.
Hold on.
Where you're at, you better go to cover.
Yeah. So continue on.
Okay.
And y'all say some prayers. Hope to be back.
Okay, listening audience, you heard it. Say a quick prayer. We need to make sure that Sean survives because we need the ghost of Sean in the background.
no kidding.
Anima Sanctus Sanctus Cecily.
So
Dear
what
Lord, take care of the people in Illinois. Pray that they don't get Arkancided.
Yeah.
Clinton's probably sent this tornado.
Probably. So what I've heard about this hand sanitizer, and it really doesn't make any sense to me why someone would do this, but it wasn't, the man supposedly didn't buy it all at one time. This was over so many years that he was buying all this hand sanitizer, which makes no sense to me. Why, unless you foresaw something in the future, are you going to go buy a garage full of hand sanitizer? Does that make sense to anybody?
He wanted to violate rule number 1. Let's see, was he violating any other
And
rules?
which one? 4? Just because you can, don't.
5. 5 is just because you can doesn't mean you should. So it was rule number 1 and rule number 5 for sure. Keeping the talent happy, that doesn't really apply.
It wasn't making
And then
anybody
Come
You were a
clean, it's
jerk,
not
so
offensive if it's
that
true.
one.
So yeah, just 1 and 5.
Yeah.
This person was a capitalist, but they were not a jackhole.
Yeah. Very true. Very true.
Moderation. If they would have, just
If
jacked
he
it a
wanted
little bit.
to make some money, he absolutely could have. He could have probably raised the price $5 a bottle on all of that crap, and nobody would have said a word.
Yep.
He'd have raked it in hand over fist and wouldn't have said nothing to the IRS.
Right.
I basically used the fear of everyone that felt that they needed to have this hand sanitizer, which I don't use this hand sanitizer anyway because it's technically not good for you anyway.
Bacteria is good for the body. It hasn't. Well, I mean, some of it does kill us off, but as a rule, if it doesn't kill you, it
Killing
makes you
stuff.
stronger.
If we're killing just the bad bacteria is one thing, but 9 out of 10 things that we do are not killing off just the bad bacteria, but they're also killing off the good bacteria. And we need the good bacteria.
Right.
Well,
And that's
you
why. Go ahead.
Well, I was saying, he might have just been trying to, prepare for, an emergency. There's other ways to prepare for an emergency, though, and that is with some, maybe some freeze-dried food.
Yeah.
Hand sanitizer would have been the
Where can I
last
find
one.
some freeze-dried food, Rusty?
You can get it if you go to preparewithmojo50.com.
Okay. Okay, tell me more.
It is My Patriot Supply has got a thing for us Mojo listeners. If you go to preparewithmojo50.com, you can get the 4-week emergency food kit that normally sells for $297 plus shipping. They've dropped it $100. The price is $197 and shipping is free.
Wow.
So please, go.
That's amazing. That would sure come in handy, especially now when grocery stores are so empty.
Now we have to say the 4-week kit that's 4 weeks for one person. So if you get it for you and your spouse, then that's going to be it'll be 2 weeks, two people,
Right.
it'll keep you for 2 weeks. So, but yeah, that is a heck of a deal right there.
Yeah,
So
some of the
tell me more.
freeze-dried
Tell me
soups are
more.
in the
Where?
house.
What is the website again?
Preparewithmojo50.com.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, and plus, you can get there. They've got all kinds of preparedness emergency stuff. Let's go over here and take a look at some of this other stuff that they've got here.
Something else that you probably need to stock up on for being prepared.
Mm-hmm.
American Pride Roasters.
Oh yeah.
It is historically great coffee,
Never
and you are
had
going to be
enough.
really, really sad in the apocalypse if you do not have enough American Pride Roasters coffee. So,
You can use that as currency.
right.
Some of the food that is in this 4-week supply: beef stroganoff, 12 servings; creamy Alfredo pasta, 12 servings; Maple Grove oatmeal; creamy chicken flavored rice; mac and cheese; buttermilk pancakes. 40 servings.
Now, is this stuff just dehydrated or what?
It's freeze dried.
Freeze dried. Okay.
Freeze dried and quadruple packed in a quadruple layers zipper pack, and the food will last up to 25 years.
Nice. So we can definitely keep the coronavirus out of there with that quadruple seal.
Oh yeah.
That's
So,
super duper
yes,
sealed.
preparewithmojo50.com. Y'all check it out. Help us help them help us. Something like that. Oh, wait. I can't hear you, Chris.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
That's a lot of helping. I enjoy lots of helping.
Yeah, help them, help us, help them, help us.
Yeah, that's true.
Always good to help.
Right. I love a helping hand.
Everybody.
Hey.
Why your smiles?
And some American Pride Roasters, too, because who doesn't love a little bit of American Pride Roasters? That's AmericanPrideRoasters.com. The thingy behind my head if you're watching it on video.
I'm still drinking my Watson.
Bells, Watson.
Well, yeah, I have both left. I have some Bells and I have some Watson left.
This tells me you don't drink enough coffee.
Well, no, it means that I'm like trying to keep it. I don't
You're
want it
savoring.
to be gone in a week.
You just order another case. That's
And
all.
I am technically only allowed 1 cup a day.
What?
Yeah, my heart. The doctor doesn't want me drinking more than 1 cup a day.
Yeah,
But
a lot
I do
of
drink
But
the
it's a
coffee
64-ounce cup, right?
well, it's a huge cup. It's actually probably the equivalent to 2 or 3.
Does your
Tell
doctor
nobody.
hate you?
No, but I had open heart surgery.
Oh, no.
Ouch.
This is terrible news.
Yeah, it is.
I feel so
I had
bad.
to cut
for
out
Jamie.
drugs too. Darn, I can't do anything. I have no fun anymore. I can't drink the coffee, can't do the drugs. Yeah.
Nice. Rusty, we got any more daily goofballs?
Dang it. Yeah, I had one, but then I lost it. Great.
Had one in your lobster.
Yeah, I had one and I lost it. When I tried to open this, it screwed me up. So, yeah, I lost that.
I can fire off this story while you get that one.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the U.S. news. Toilet paper crisis has been solved by the United States government, printing trillions of new dollars.
Ooh, pretty butt
They're
wipes.
they're worth about that much.
They're colorful.
As a part of a sweeping new initiative to help unclog the economic constipation caused by the coronavirus quarantine,
Oh,
the
God.
White House announced that they are printing out a fresh, crisp dollar bill for every U.S. citizen. We understand the hardships this quarantine has put on the people, says the White House. explaining in a briefing, parents aren't able to drop their kids off at school. Florists have to stop putting soil in pots. And with all the sporting events canceled, we can't even take... Saved by the music. Saved by the music. All right, people, fill your drinks.
Yay.
Do the other things that the ghost of Sean's voice usually tells you to do. We'll see you in a minute.
It's all right. I'm watching the thunderstorm here. Not his, but mine.
All right, we got 4 minutes. I'm going to have a quick smoke. Rusty, you bring us back if I
All right,
miss
yeah,
it.
I will. Oh my God. I gotta grab this.
Oh, God. Mm-mm-mm.
Might as well fill mine too.
Well, y'all just all abandoned me.
I can still hear you.
I'm just picking.
Hello.
Hey, Michelle. I know it's been a little while. Just wanted to check in and see how you're doing with this whole corona situation.
I'm doing fine. Kind of random that you're calling.
You know, it's been a crazy week, and I was thinking about you. I wanted to make sure that you're doing okay.
It's really sweet of you. How are you?
Doing all right at my apartment, doing this quarantine thing, and just trying to stay busy.
I mean, I've watched so much Netflix, I think my brain might explode. My roommate's also been out of town for a week and a half, which also I've had quite a bit of alone time.
Well, do you want some company?
I don't think that's a great idea.
I know we haven't spoken much this past year. We did spend 5 years of our lives together. You probably know me better than anyone else.
I don't know.
It's not coming. I promise you, I don't have the coronavirus.
Okay, fine.
Doesn't look like one of them white ones.
See in a little bit.
Hmm?
I don't know. Rusty sucking up something. He usually drinks white sodas or white canned. That one was red.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a Coke Zero. I don't drink those other ones at night.
Was that 0 calories or 0 caffeine?
Zero calories.
Oh, me. So thinking about Rusty.
Do what?
I'm just
What you thinking about Rusty?
trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing. Here we come. Welcome back.
Yay!
Yeah. So, we're still hanging in there. We got Lep and Jamie has joined us. Chris has stepped away shortly. Melissa Sippy is doing much needed homework to finish up her stuff, and Sean is taking a break. So we are currently, I don't know.
2 for.
Yeah, there you go.
Cold out there, Chris?
Yeah, it's still cold up there. Man, it was hot.
80-something degrees here today.
Yeah, no kidding. 85.
83 for us.
And green.
I sat and I was inside all bloody day trying to get my laptop fixed. Wi-Fi went out on it,
Oh.
and took Geek Squad all ruddy day. Every 10 minutes it goes, "We're sorry, there's an extra wait time. Do you want to keep waiting?" And you have to keep pushing this button every 10 minutes. I started at 9 o'clock this morning. I finally got a hold of them at 1.
Holy crap.
I did nothing. And then after they played with it until, I don't know, about 4, they determined that, nope, it's a hardware problem. But I'm still covered under warranty, so it'll only be the part to fix it. You know, yeah, the part to fix it.
Holy crap.
So I went, cool, send me the box. They called me 10 minutes later and went, "Oh, I'm sorry, I looked at that date wrong. You're out of date. It'll be $80 for us to," yeah, I said, no.
Oh.
I'm going to get one of those little donagles and plug into the thing and give it Wi-Fi again.
Yeah.
Did you tell Bart back at him?
Yeah. Most assuredly.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's only a year old computer. They're going unfocused. Either that or it's my eyes.
No, you're good on us.
Hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, I kept fading out.
So I actually did find a story that has nothing to do with the damn coronavirus. And I mean,
nice.
I had to search and search and search. Cruise ship workers say they have so much sex that their ships are like college dorms.
I saw that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that is, it is saying. So, it says, among the many distinctive features of a cruise ship job is the fact that you live with your co-workers. And that can result in unusually close bonds among employees and an unusual amount of sex between them. Current and former cruise ship employees told Business Insider. Some requested anonymity due to fear of reprisal from their current or former employers. There's a lot of sex on cruise ships, said former casino manager for Holland America Line. Some compared the hookup culture as being similar to or even exceeding that of a college dorm. And like college, sexual activity is fueled by frequent alcohol consumption. No way. You think?
Well, the booze is free on the ships, isn't it?
That I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
Didn't they used to have a show called The Love Boat?
So wait,
Yeah,
there's
I love that show.
early 20-something guys and gals on a boat with a lot of booze. Huh.
Yeah. What do you have a pic? Oh my God, Chris.
You're welcome, Rusty.
A former Carnival employee said at one point she was dating a man whose contract was close to ending. So the male co-workers would remind her of her boyfriend's imminent departure, and as soon as he left, made advances under the guise of comforting her. No. Really?
What? That's really hard to believe, too.
Yeah.
Guys wouldn't do that.
No. A guy hit on a chickie when she just, no.
No.
Mm-mm.
I just want to keep you company because I know you're sad that your boyfriend's not here.
His ship has sailed, so how about if you let me?
Oh no.
A former production manager for Seabourn Cruise Line said the dating scene on cruise ships was part of the reason he stopped working on them. At one point, he got engaged to a coworker, but ended the engagement a month later after he learned his fiancée had cheated on him during a break between contracts. So these are sort of like, what did I hear it called, location ship. You know, instead of a relationship, it's a location ship. You know, they're on location, they're together, but you know, once you move on, it's like, see ya. So,
Yeah, it's something.
Out of sight, out of mind. It
Yep.
does bring new meaning to the term hot bunk, but okay.
yeah. Yep.
In other words, if you get a job on a cruise line, it's best to take one of those little infrared lights so you can kind of skip over.
No, don't do that. You won't sleep again.
I wouldn't sleep again knowing what might possibly be lurking on my walls.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Don't do that if you get on a cruise ship for a vacation either.
I don't plan on going on a cruise. Those things creep me out.
Yeah, I don't. So
Locked in a closed space with all them bodies, yeah, it sounds real good.
This former Royal Caribbean employee said, "I look at my friends all over the world that have relationships that would be considered normal, and I don't find a whole lot of them too happy." He said, "I'm still pretty happy with my single lifestyle, and I don't have to answer to anybody, so he's okay with that for now." I don't know.
Well,
reasonable.
that's right.
Love boat.
Yep.
That's what it should be.
We have a little bit more about what the administration said about the toilet paper crisis that they solved.
Oh boy.
The administration explained while it's possible money might help to get things flowing again for people who are in need of a strong push,
Oh God.
the more practical use will be for people that run out of toilet paper. As an economic stoppage causes the dollar's value to take a dump, we see this as a great alternative to the increasingly scarce toilet paper.
I still haven't figured out why toilet paper.
Yeah. The statement also
I like
included several best
Venezuela,
practices.
they don't have any.
It's kind of like the
People-
meme that started going around last week about how hopefully we don't have a stomach bug go up soon because people will be buying up all the nasal spray. It doesn't make sense. This
No,
is
it really
not a poop situation. It's a chest and congestion situation.
And while it's true that this $2 trillion will only get us through a couple of weeks, we probably need to print out billions more in crisp singles if we're really going to help clean this mess up.
They would have to.
Oh my God.
You want to be the stripper that gets to have some of those after they've been used for toilet paper?
No. No.
It's better than printed paper than, trying to do more coins. It'd almost be like the seashell thing.
The thought of using a dollar bill as toilet paper just, imagine what is really, that's another thing. You should take one of those lights and look at what's on your money.
No,
How many,
no.
how many different items have touched that money, including bodily fluids?
I don't think we should do that either.
No. That's a definite no bueno, not going to happen. No, not good idea.
It's just the thought that people are using it for toilet paper, possibly.
Yeah, well, if you think about it, it's not very soft. You do better with the old J.C. Penney or Sears catalog.
Hey, go take a shower. That's the solution right there. Just go take a shower. Wash it down.
Yeah, that's what Ron was saying.
The old J.C. Penney's catalog.
That too. Yep. The Christmas catalog? The
Wish
Sears
book.
catalog? Mhm.
Yep, the old J.C. Penney's catalog. I remember those.
Yeah.
Be
Okay.
surprised what you could buy out of those things.
They were huge.
Yeah, even the old Sears catalogs, you could actually buy a house out of it.
Hey, the
They'd send
Sears
it out, a
catalog,
prefab house, and you'd put it together when it got there.
that's how I chose my Christmas presents, looking at the Sears catalog for Christmas. Back when I was a kid. But yeah.
So, okay, how dirty is money? As it turns out, it needs to be laundered.
Oh! That's illegal.
Studies show a solid majority of U.S. bills are contaminated by cocaine.
I've heard that too.
I
And
think they said every $20 bill.
yeah, but not necessarily the way you think. They believe that most of it is distributed because the brushes and rollers in ATM machines distribute it. You know, somebody puts some in, and then the next, you know, however many of them, it gets transferred that way. But also found on bills, fecal matter.
See? There you go.
A 2002 report in the Southern Medical Journal showed pathogens including Staphylococcus on 94% of dollar bills tested.
I mean, have you ever seen somebody actually like counting money and they stick a bill in their mouth, like to hang on to it to, you know, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh, God, if they only knew what was possibly on that money.
And I'll bet you that's one of the people that has a good immune system.
That possibly, but it's just the thought that there could possibly be fecal matter on it. Just, oh.
Well, no, not that it possibly. They're pretty much guaranteed. You know, when it's there on 94%, yeah, you might as well just, yeah. What's the odds of you? What's the odds of you getting that 6%? Yeah.
I was told a long time ago, never put money in your mouth. That it's probably one of the most filthy things that we deal with almost every day.
Yep, and also talking about money and how grossly in debt we are, and how history, you know, definitely repeats itself, and we are well on our way to doing what Zimbabwe ended up doing to deal with hyperinflation that reached the lucrative level of 231 million% and saw the price of a loaf of bread hit 300 billion Zimbabwean dollars for a loaf of bread. 300 billion. Zimbabwe's newly formed unity government issued a $100 trillion note in early January of crap. It doesn't say. Anyway, yeah. No.
Now that's a fabulous idea. Why don't we just print out a $50 trillion note? Poof, the debt's paid. We get change.
There you go. I mean, yeah, we're done.
Hey, you get, you know, 20-something back. Yeah.
Now,
so their dollar is $1.12 to the U.S. dollar. How many dollars to buy a loaf of bread?
300 billion.
I'd be cutting bread out of my diet. Wow.
Yeah.
Damage there.
So
wow, you can only get a sandwich maker to make you sandwiches there if you are really rich.
Really rich. You got to be like a gazillionaire.
Right.
There you go.
Having a party. We're all having sandwiches.
Mm.
You won the lottery?
Sandwiches.
The Zimbabwean lottery.
I know in Europe during
Maybe
World
it was
War
a
II,
Zimbabwean prince that's always emailing people.
that'd get to be where you would go in literally with a wheelbarrow load of money to buy a loaf of bread.
Yeah, that was in the collapse of the Weimar Republic.
Yes.
Mm.
Welcome to Off Track, where you only get a little bit of history.
Yeah.
In small snippets.
Yeah.
From all over the place.
Oh, God. We are radio paper tonight.
I could have
Rice
predicted
paper,
that.
maybe?
I thought about predicting. I'm just going to mute.
What kind of pickled peppers? What?
But
So old
we have
American.
world news yet to go.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
China. We have completely cured the coronavirus, and everything is fine here. And no one is allowed to check.
Well, I saw that.
And that big orange glow from the shuttle when it flies over is s'mores
Don't tell
being made?
anybody. No.
I saw that
So-
TBD poll.
From Beijing, the president of the People's Republic, Xi Jinping, made a surprise announcement for a few invited members of the press. Everything is great here, he said. In fact, we've completely eradicated the coronavirus. Cured it. Yep, that's right. Cured it. We found a cure, but it only works on Chinese people, so we can't help anybody in the rest of the world. Yeah, that's the ticket. China
You
only
know-
cure, can't share it.
Hey,
You know how,
I
his
can
parents
claim
named
I'm
him,
a-
don't you?
I can claim I'm a
I
Chinese.
could identify as a Chinese person.
There we
You
go.
do.
I can be cured.
Yes.
But everything's perfectly okay and all right now. We're fine. We are all fine. Thank you. And during the press conference, a lot of commotion was heard from outside, such as shouting and explosions. President Xi Jinping eventually remarked on it. What you hear outside is a party. Yeah, that's right. A big party. Everybody is so happy that we have cured the coronavirus. We're having a big party. And no one else is
Celebrating in the
allowed.
streets.
No one else is allowed to go to this party. It's a private party
Are they
Just-
serving Corona?
for Chinese only. Yep. But it's got dragons and fireworks and, you know, the typical Chinese stuff. Yeah. I'm sure you can all
Crematoriums,
imagine
yeah.
it. You don't need to go see it.
Yeah, so crematoriums on every corner. Yeah.
We should send them some Corona beer.
So anyway, we've defeated the coronavirus, which has been made by the U.S. military and has nothing to do with us. Everything is great, and we're having a party. But you all need to get out now and leave.
Do you think we could get this guy on? Could we interview this guy? What was his name again?
Xi Jinping.
Can you spell that?
Yeah.
G-X-I
Mm-hmm.
J Jinping.
I'll see if I can find him on Facebook.
Very well then.
There you go, Corona.
Ing.
Well, you know how his parents named him, right?
Right.
I do know.
No.
They got at the top of the stairs with a tray of silverware and chucked it down the stairs.
Oh,
That would make sense. That would make good sense.
That,
mm-hmm. Yeah, I still think we should send them some Corona without the lime.
That would be really funny if I could get President Xi Jinping address so that I could send him a six-pack of Corona.
That would be funny.
China.
I wonder if I'd get assassinated by ninjas.
China Coronas.
I think he got a chance of Hillary
oh
assassinating
my God! Oh
him.
my God!
American journalists quickly react to the news. China is much better than stupid America. I wish we were in China. And the editorial in the New York Times, if we weren't banned from seeing inside, we would totally live in China. And at Trump's next press conference, the New York Times writer first question, why can't you just be China?
Yeah.
We're Chinese.
I mean, and this story came from the Babylon Bee, but I feel like this last paragraph here was really very accurate. Those are headlines that you would see in the New York Times tomorrow.
I'm
If this
sure
really
you
happened.
will. Or at least in the editorial section.
Oh.
Chick-fil-A has temporarily changed its slogan. Eat fewer bats.
Eat fewer bats.
That is very true. That's bad.
In an effort to help curb the spread of coronavirus, Chick-fil-A has announced that it will be temporarily changing its slogan from "Eat more chicken" to "Eat fewer bats."
Eat fewer bats. Well,
Right,
at least you're
chicken
not doing
sandwich
the
chain.
Patagonians or whatever they are. Those lizard-looking things, and Brad talked about them on his show the other day. Patagons, Pantalones, or...
Ooh, we could put them on a stick. It's National Things on a Stick Day.
It is Things on a Stick Day.
Lizard on a stick.
Poor Rusty, he's gonna have a stroke. How you doing, Rusty?
I'm all right. I'm doing all right, Eric.
All right.
Not drinking yet, or not drinking enough yet.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, it's a kind of a short statement. And stuff, even.
Chick-fil-A's statement about their new advertising slogan. We just want to remind people to eat fewer bats and have a delicious chicken sandwich instead. Chick-fil-A is a restaurant will also host People Don't Eat Bats Appreciation Day, where people who come in and don't eat bats get a free chicken sandwich. We're doing our part, just our little part to help everything, said CEO Dan Cathy. I don't think Chick-fil-A's CEO's name is Dan Cathy. Can we get an intern to look that up, please?
I think it is.
I do too.
Yeah. A delicious chicken sandwich and waffle fries, especially from some.
Dan C. Cathy.
Really?
Daniel Truitt Cathy. Yes.
Well, that part of the story is true, so everything else must be.
I know.
And
right?
you read it on the internet, so
It's on the internet, so it's obviously true.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Kathy would also like to remind Chick-fil-A customers that all restaurant products are completely 100% bat-free. But seriously, people, stop eating bats. The New York Times quickly publishes a rebuttal article calling the ad campaign racist.
So as many bats as Ozzy Osbourne's eaten, I wonder how he managed to not get.
Ozzy Osbourne didn't eat any bats.
He bit them.
He did bite a live bat.
Yeah, took the head off, didn't he?
I thought that was Alice Cooper.
I thought Ozzy Osbourne did too.
The myth actually started when he did bite the head off a live dove in a meeting with executives to get his radio or get his contract thing going or what. I don't know exactly, but that's what he was in the boardroom with and that's where that crap started, and then something happened.
Out of his pocket and bit it?
No. I don't know. Look, folks can look it up, but that's where that came from. And then there was somebody then did give him a bat at one time. I don't know. It's a bunch of...
There's a video of him biting a bat's head off.
Once again, we are saved by the music. Go ahead, top off them drinks. We'll be back for the last half hour of Off Track.
Rusty.
We are officially safe from the tornado.
Yay!
Hey, again, how's your tornado doing?
It's moved across the river, but
that's good.
It went towards downtown Peoria, and I don't know if there's damage or what. I'm guessing there is. It was on the ground, so.
Wow, that's scary. Is it raining?
Uh-huh. Rusty, why are you smiling so much?
He's concerned about radio paper.
Radio paper.
If it's even that high.
And stuff.
We might be radio toilet paper, which is the same as radio gold right now.
Hey, everybody wants toilet paper.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Come on.
Yep.
Just tell everybody that's what you're shooting for.
Right. Radio toilet paper. Wipe your ass with some off track.
Rusty, I'm serious. Just tell everybody, well, you gotta need some toilet paper, so I don't know. I haven't been listening. Yeah.
And by the way, Rusty, it was 1982 at the Veterans Memorial Auditorium, Des Moines, Iowa.
Des Moines.
He thought it was a rubber bat that was a stage prop. Come to find out later, it was not a rubber bat. When he heard the crunch when he bit down, he realized it was a real bat. Did actually
That's creepy.
That's actually what I had heard too.
Right, but the first time it was a dove, and it was and then that's how the other stuff got started. That's how the thing, yeah.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The ghost of Sean has returned. Thank God. I mean, but we are approaching radio paper, and
toilet paper.
As badly as toilet paper is needed,
right?
It's almost like being radio gold.
Yeah, but it's single ply.
Okay, single ply. So it's like prison.
Make sure you trim your nails, folks.
Oh.
Yeah.
At least clean underneath them.
I wished I had a joint right now.
Oh, what would you do? Oh.
You would know what to do.
Yeah. Stuff.
So and shall ye reap? What?
Sew buttons on your underwear.
Oh, they used to have them on the little red flannels, giving them backdoor flaps.
I remember those things. One Piece had the little drop thing. Those were actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I know.
So, do what? I missed it. I was reading something. Did you ask me something?
Yeah, what were you reading?
North Korea fires 2 ballistic missiles into the sea.
Today?
According to Seoul. Yeah. So
isn't that really just what they do? I mean, they fire missiles that are defective and land in the ocean.
Yeah, they fired 2 short-range ballistic missiles off its east coast on Sunday. The 4th such launch this month as the world battles the coronavirus pandemic.
Yeah, because they don't have a west coast. That would be into China, and they'd probably really get in big-time trouble if they shot them that way.
Oh, yeah.
So out of curiosity, they're blaming straws on hurting the sea life. Shouldn't they be blamed for... Doesn't that kill more sea life than a straw?
There you go. Yep.
They shoot missiles all the time. They don't seem to go very far or very good. But, I mean, it is North Korea. Have you ever seen a picture of North Korea taken from the space shuttle, or not space shuttle, but the space station as it floats over at nighttime?
Yeah, it's completely dark except for the city that what's-his-name lives in.
Yeah, Panmunjom basically is the only thing that's lit up.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like they turned the lights off. There is no lights to be turned on.
Yeah. Yep.
I wouldn't want, I spent a year in Southern Korea, but I wouldn't want to live in North Korea. It's really, really bad. Food's good in Korea, though. I can say that.
Right.
Beer wasn't bad.
Here's
At
something
OB
for
and
us.
Crown.
This is a Florida woman.
Okay.
Black belt Florida woman breaks boyfriend's nose for refusing sex, coughs coronavirus on the EMTs. So when the medics arrived, she on them, screaming that she had the coronavirus.
Oh my God.
LaDonald Shaky Holmes has a black belt in martial arts. So she caused multiple disturbances after she allegedly beat up her boyfriend using her martial arts skills. When first responders arrived to the scene, the woman deliberately coughed on them and claimed she was infected with the COVID-19 virus. All because her boyfriend wouldn't hook up with her.
About being frustrated. Ugh.
Crap.
Yeah.
That was really, really bad.
Said she roundhouse kicked him in the nose before punching him in the face.
Sounds like she should have been dating Chuck Norris.
Is there a picture? Does she have the crazy eyes?
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got
Definitely not hot. Definitely crazy.
Okay, so the answer to is she hot? No.
No.
And she
Never says if they confirm that she actually had the coronavirus. She just claimed it.
so she claimed to have the coronavirus as a defense to what? Beating the guy's ass?
I guess so.
Huh.
Well,
But
no
she
wonder
was
he
charged
didn't want to
with-
give her any because she had the coronas.
She was charged
I
with
have some actual breaking news that has nothing to do with the coronavirus.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay, go ahead.
Background music. Dun, 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 dun.
Breaking news from 3 days ago, anyway. The story's 3/24 of 20. I can't believe that nobody else has found this one yet and used it. Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos may be restoring Colombia's ecosystem.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a
Colombian
lot of
drug
crap.
lord. No. Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar left a legacy of crime and violence in his country, but his most lasting influence may be on the environment. While not Pablo Escobar exactly, but a group of 80 hippos descended from the 4 that he owned that were set free on his death in 1993.
Did you say 80? Like an 80?
80. Yep.
Wow.
They are all descendants of the original 4 that Pablo Escobar bought and brought to Colombia. The so-called cocaine hippos have been accused of wreaking havoc on the local ecosystem. But a study of invasive species found that the hippos are actually restoring ecological functions lost for thousands of years due to the human-driven extinction of the giant llama.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. They could spit like 30 feet, don't you know?
Right, the giant llama, apparently.
Yeah.
They went extinct,
So if it's
and
giant, can it do like twice that amount of length?
and the hippos are taking the place, of being another giant herbivore. Yeah. So the
that's cool.
ecosystem in Colombia has been saved thanks to the cocaine hippos.
Rapidly multiplying cocaine hippos.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like 80 of them now from an original of 4.
Right.
That's a lot of inbreeding, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So these Alabamas or these hippos are going to Alabama next.
Yeah, it's one of those, vertical family trees.
Okay.
Stock, kind of like corn or pone or something along those lines.
Porn.
Say again, over.
The study's author, John told The Guardian that Escobar's feral hippos have a diet and body size that are very similar to the extinct giant llama that used to live in the area. And while they share similar size and semi-aquatic habits with the extinct mammals, they're not a perfect replica or replacement for this environment. They do restore some parts of the ecological system and overall restore greater balance.
Well, yeah, with 80 of them, they weigh quite a bit. I'm sure that they teeter it quite nicely in that part
Does
of the world.
anybody worry that Colombia might tip over and capsize now, though?
It could. But it might fall into Honduras.
Can they send them to California in hopes that they fall off?
Ooh. How much do you think it'd cost to move 80 hippos?
Well, let's see. Doesn't UPS go by the pound?
Yeah.
Maybe Timmy can fly them one by one.
Can we drive all the way there? Rusty could go there with his truck.
I don't think so.
Do you think your crane would pick up a hippo?
I don't know. I don't. How much do hippos weigh?
Let's find out.
2,700
1,000
pounds.
probably.
Yeah, probably 2,000 or 3,000 pounds, I would guess.
We have the main man, Christopher, looking it up right now. He's pushing buttons. I can see it in his eyes.
4,000 kilograms.
How many stones is that?
Nobody knows what that is. Nobody knows that could be 5 pounds. That could be, 50,000.
That's a
ridiculous,
can of
right?
coffee.
It's 4 tons.
Two.
And a ton is 2,000 pounds, so 8,000 pounds?
8,819. 18.
That's a big hippo.
I wouldn't want to clean up after that, baby.
An adult hippo can weigh as much as 4 tons.
Damn.
And they eat, what, half their weight a day?
So if we're going to move a bunch of those, we actually need to get Sean and his
The
heavy
one
haul
that's moving the
license.
caterpillars on, yeah. That big one.
What the?
Well, we got a hippo laughing at us now? This is ridiculous.
Okay.
Why is the hippo laughing?
I don't.
Guess you guys didn't
Have
see
you ever seen a hippo cry?
You didn't see that?
No.
You'd have to.
I've never seen a hippo cry. But all I want for Christmas is a hippopotamus.
You beat me to it.
This is a good song. And now I'm going to do this to myself for that hippo story.
You did that to yourself. Oh, you're going to play the song now?
No,
Oh,
I just
it
did
didn't-
that to myself.
Oh no, it didn't play.
Okay, so I found another interesting story.
About hippopotami?
Yeah, that's better.
Tractor Day offers a slow dose of freedom every teenager longs for. In, Farina, am I saying that right, Sean, Illinois? Farina?
What? How's he spelled?
Farina, Illinois.
Farina, sure.
South Central High School. So once a year, the teenagers get a taste of the kind of independence every teenager longs for. It's the one day out of the year that they can drive themselves to school, and no one can really say that they can't. They get to take a tractor to school. Drive your tractor to school day.
Well, there you go.
Can I show
Sure.
the hippo thingy?
You can. Sure.
Just you have to You might have to show me for a minute. Tell me if you see something.
Gosh.
You see that?
Yeah.
Get off my lawn! That's what he's saying.
Hippos
Just thought I'd...
That mouth is as big as that thing it's trying to bite.
Hippos are...
Water buffalo.
Hippos are big and mean.
Rather.
And they're mean.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Hippos kill more natives in Africa every year than crocodiles and lions combined.
And snakosauruses.
Just because they're... Well,
Territorial
yeah, the
and they
stegosauruses
have
don't
big-
kill a lot of people, mostly because they're dead.
No, snakosauruses.
Oh, snakeosaurus. What?
Yeah, their arms are shorter than T-Rex. Rusty.
The ghost of Sean is really,
Goodbye.
really out there.
You are fake news.
Snakeosaurus.
I just poked a hole in Rusty's toilet paper show.
Hmm.
You just got that roll all wet.
Oh my God.
Don't you hate it when you reach down there to get a good wipe and shit, my hand touched the water.
I've got another Florida man story.
Please do.
Florida man arrested twice in one day for impersonating a police officer.
Yeah.
Yep. The
They let
officials
him-
say the 60-year-old suspect pretended to be a cop in order to avoid paying a $2 bridge toll. So now I remember the story. Brad did it. But I'm going to do it
Yeah.
anyway. The Florida man is back in jail for impersonating a law enforcement officer just days after he was arrested for the exact same charge. Sheriff's officials say Leroy Stollmeyer, 60, was arrested March 11th after investigators got a tip from a toll bridge attendant who showed them the video of a man flashing a law enforcement badge twice on March 11th to avoid paying a $2 toll. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office said in a Facebook post, wow. Not only are you a dumbass that got arrested twice for the same crime, but they're going to mock you on Facebook.
And you got it in the same place.
Yeah. On-duty officers are allowed to cross free of charge, the official said. But not this guy. This guy clearly has not learned his lesson and has no respect for the law, Sheriff Rick Stanley said. Tuesdays after his release, he is already up to his old tricks. We know already that he thinks he can get out of shoplifting and paying tolls with his fake badge.
Wonder if you got that badge out of a Cracker Jack box too.
He got that badge the same place that Dr. Sharman got his degree.
There you go.
Exactly the same place.
Mm-hmm.
I got a good Florida man. Florida man uses dashboard camera to exonerate him in crash. 25-year-old Xavier Moran
We'll leave it at moron.
was involved in a crash on April 5th when he told sheriff's deputy he'd been cut off by the other driver and could prove it with his dashboard camera. And it indeed did show him not at fault. He signed a consent waiver to search the camera. When Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies reviewed the footage, they also found on his camera Moran burglarizing a beauty store. Authorities say the video showed him taking a baseball bat from the trunk and using the bat to break the glass door to the store. He was arrested Tuesday, well, this was a while ago, but yeah, he was arrested on burglary charges. So.
Here I am. I did it.
Mm-hmm. You got to remember to erase that, the bad stuff. Keep only the good stuff.
Keep it clean and simple.
All right, come on.
Sorry about that.
B-roll of whom?
It's all right, buddy. It's always small.
Who is that? Is that you, Chris?
Yep, I can fix this.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Crap.
We have
Researchers
a,
discover on a far.
Go ahead.
Researchers discover on a faraway planet that the rain is made out of iron. It gets so hot on this planet, designated WASP 76b, that iron vaporizes in the atmosphere.
Okay.
Wow, that's hot.
Oh.
what happens if
I
some
want
of
to
it
know
does-
how we know that it gets that hot. Did the
Yeah.
aliens that they're not telling us that we've had first contact with tell them?
As I have
One of
been,
those thermometer guns
as I
that
have
shoot
been
in
noted
space.
saying in the past, they don't know that. They have no freaking clue.
This megaplanet is so hot on the sunny side that it reaches temperatures such as 4,350 degrees Fahrenheit. I should have told you the Celsius one like I gave you kilograms a little while ago. And the iron likely condenses on the cooler side of the planet, turning back into rain. So they don't know. They're theorizing that because it's so hot on one side, that iron would vaporize, if there's any iron on the planet anyway. And then on the cooler side, that it would condense and rain iron back down.
I love how they can give us the weather on a planet billions of light years away or millions, but they can't tell us what the hell's going to happen here in 3 days.
It's only 390 light years away.
Okay.
Where is your faith?
All right. What a bunch of crap.
I mean, on the documentary Star Trek Next Generation, they can do that in a matter of hours.
Right. Well, I mean, I guess these scientists, they have to keep putting crap out so they can keep their damn jobs. Why? Over on this planet, it's raining freaking iron out of the sky, and it's bull crap.
On this planet,
I wonder
it's
how much
Any trouble with tribbles?
Raining men.
Yeah, Timmy the
voice-
pilot, buddy. How the heck
voice of
are
Sean
you?
is getting weird.
So we had Timmy drop in on us.
How you doing, Timmy?
Yeah, I got a sore ass from dropping in on you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm just
Yeah,
recharging my
blowing in with
batteries.
the storm, huh?
Yeah, just recharging my batteries with a little static electricity.
There you go,
Nice.
buddy.
Kind of got that Tesla thing going on.
Yeah. What's up, Jamie? You awake?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
awake.
Oh, okay. How'd the show go?
We're finishing up the last couple of minutes.
Doing the
but,
show.
yeah.
Welcome to the last couple of minutes of Off Track, Timmy.
Yeah.
Oh, well, cool.
Yeah.
We were just discussing the planet WASP. It's 390 light years away.
Was you discussing that planet that's made completely out of diamond and sugar?
No, I didn't. Is there one?
Yeah, there's sugar planet out there that's pure sugar, and one that's pure diamond. There's one they think that's pure gold.
I think that's pure bullshit.
Yeah. yeah, they don't know that.
Bravo Sierra. Bravo Sierra.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Timmy made that up.
No, I didn't make that up, actually.
What?
No, I didn't make it up.
So we've got real scientists that believe there's a planet out there somewhere that's made completely out of diamonds?
Yes.
This
Oh.
explains why the
Carbon.
aliens have not come to visit us.
Well, that all pertains to carbon. Carbon's everywhere, right? What's a diamond? Carbon, right?
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
thing we are.
Right.
Carbon.
Well, it could be a collapsed star that's so dense that it's actually turned itself into a large diamond.
Well, I mean,
So, white
no.
dwarf that collapsed.
Well,
is pure
here's
carbon.
something for you to think about. Some of these collapsed stars out there, when they collapse on themselves, they're so dense, like a magnetar, they call them sometimes. They're so dense that one sugar cube size of that planet would weigh 10 billion pounds.
Yeah,
How
neutron
dense they
star.
are.
That's way heavier than a hippo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, a couple of
But, here's another thing. If we believe that there can be whole planet, I mean, why not stop at planets? I bet somewhere out there in the universe, atoms just form together because it is so vast and anything can happen that there is a VW bug just floating out there
I know there's a Tesla floating out there.
already.
Or a third
yeah.
gender.
I know for a fact that there's a Tesla.
Oh yeah, they shot a Tesla up there, but there's just out there somewhere there is a VW Bug, probably looks like a 1959 model, and it's
That's
just,
oddly specific, Rusty. Are you an alien?
I know, right?
How do you know that, Rusty? That's kind of spooky.
I mean,
Did you shoot
Rusty's a
that?
NASA scientist in
or
his
what?
spare time. He just tells us he's driving a truck.
Was
Uh,
Rusty experimenting with rockets in his backyard again and shot that buzz off? 4th of July party went astray, right?
yeah. Oh dear God, is it almost time for the show to be over? Jesus.
What show?
About
Yeah,
another 45
Rusty.
minutes. It's getting closer.
What show are you guys watching?
Are we there yet?
hey, you're not in the back seat.
Rusty, are we there yet?
I'm just
No.
gonna enjoy it.
Not
No. Okay.
I'm enjoying the thunderstorm. You guys all talk.
Interesting.
You guys are way over my head.
Have we left even?
Have we got a caller on the line yet?
No callers.
That's interesting. Interesting. We have any calls yet there, Ivan? No calls. Let's read some more about Scientology.
No voicemails this week either, huh?
No.
Yeah, that's Kinsey's fault.
Yeah.
Kinsey, why don't we have any voicemails?
Probably because nobody left any.
I blame you, Kinsey.
He generally says, hey, don't forget to send in your
Yeah.
voicemails.
And apparently he didn't do that this time, huh?
Why is Sean so quiet tonight?
Kinsey, you're fired.
He's mostly not here, but sort of here.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's transitioning.
oh.
Yeah.
Rumor has it.
You transitioning to the
That
one of
was
them
late.
other
There we go.
genders?
I'm not sure what he's transitioning to just yet. But I've heard that it's going to be really nice when he gets there.
So are you guys staying on the science topic here? It's pretty interesting. I must have just caught you at the right time. I love this stuff.
Yeah, but I think you got about 2 minutes left.
Well, I can explain the universe in about 30 seconds.
Go.
Well, the answer is 42.
42.
Chris, how do you know that? Come on.
I
I
disagree.
saw the documentary.
It's 18. It's not 42.
No, 42.
It's 42.
The answer to life and the meaning of everything.
And the
42.
meaning of everything.
Add a 0 to it, and then you got it all.
And
420.
don't forget your towel.
There you go.
420. Hey,
So
Sean
long, and thanks for all the fish.
Yeah. Sean actually had a tornado warning just south of him down around his area down there. And
Yeah.
watching on the
Yeah,
radio.
the ghost
Yeah,
voice
he
of
said
Sean
that-
told us about that.
He had to run and seek shelter.
Cool. Yeah, I'm watching this area right down there right now on my radar. So keep my eyes out for him down there. They've had some pretty good wind gusts down there, about 70 mile an hour. So pretty potent little cells. Not bad. If he starts screaming Annie M get total, I don't know. There we go. Yep. Yeah, buddy.
No more odd news.
We could find some more odd news.
There's a Missouri woman that gave birth in the toilet paper aisle at the Walmart.
Right.
I bet folks were just stepping over the baby and stuff to get the toilet paper.
I would not
I
doubt
don't doubt it.
I would.
Was there any toilet paper?
They didn't say, but they did have to do crowd control.
Wow.
It took 45 minutes.
Took 45 minutes for labor? That's not bad.
And then Virginia teens allegedly recording themselves coughing on produce in the grocery store somewhere in Springfield. Not sure which Springfield.
That's brilliant.
Tinder warns wannabe hookups to keep social distancing rules for coronavirus safety.
Hey, I hear music.
Oh, thank God.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you've actually made it this far into the show, thank you.
And
I'm sorry. On behalf of the rest of the Off Track crew, thanks for listening. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Go, y'all.
The ghost of Sean is still around.
Come into your dreams. You'll wet them. You'll get all wet and stuff.